Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new updates to go over about Pokemon Legends ZA that you probably missed from the most recent trailer regarding Mega Evolutions following Pokemon the ZA Royale. We also have loads of updates to take a look at regarding the Nintendo Switch 2 before the new Direct next week. A lot of things to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's go over the new gameplay features that you probably missed from the most recent Pokemon Legends ZA trailer. So the first one comes to us from Soul Silver Art. Now, from the second trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA, we're a little bit on the fence on whether we were going to get following Pokemon or not, but it looks like the most recent Pokemon Legends ZA trailer has kind of confirmed that we are going to be getting it. So we've got Soul Silver out here tweeting out saying, based on what we've seen in both trailers, it really seems like following Pokemon are back in Pokemon Legends ZA. I was afraid it'd just be for our starter Pokemon, but it seems to be any Pokemon if they're at the front of our party. It's definitely confirmed for at least the wild/battle zones, but hopefully it's not limited to the zones. Again, we saw the starters following us outside of the zones after all. So as you can see, we do have Mareep here, who actually isn't in the front of our team because Tepig is, but in the battle zone we can see Mareep following us, which I feel like it makes sense because if you see a trainer and you're trying to get like a sneak attack on or something, sending that Pokemon out is going to like make a noise and alert them. But if your Pokemon is already out, it's already there to go and do that sneak attack. So it looks like we're definitely getting following Pokemon in the battle zones and the catching zones. Outside of those zones, we're still not 100% sure, but at least some form of following Pokemon is in Pokemon Legends ZA, which I'm very happy about because it just brings more to the game, and it's just nicer to see your kind of like Pokemon of your choice following you as you kind of traverse through the city. Next up, we also have this to go over as well. So this is a very similar shot to what we had from Pokemon at Legends Arceus, where it says, this scene is 95% a tease to the next trailer. I'm imagining a Noble Cleavor kind of reveal, but with a brand new Mega Evolution. So they're possibly facing whatever has the Mega Bosses are going to be in Pokemon Legends ZA. My questions are, is this a different type of Forks Mega Evolution? And will these bosses be Mega Evolutions that are rebelling independently, or will they have trainers? So if you're not sure what they're referencing here, at the very end of the second trailer, we have this like pink sort of glow that the player is looking at, and they're not very happy about it. So that could be like a brand new Mega Evolution, or it could be a sort of angry Mega Evolution. Like a lot of people are thinking that Prism Tower is going to be sending this sort of signal out, which is making these Mega Evolutions kind of mega evolve against their will, and it's making them go berserk and stuff, and you kind of have to calm them down. And maybe that's what's happening is that in this shot here, and then we obviously get an update to this in the next trailer, just like how we did with Cleavor. The thing is, we also have it confirmed that in promotion matches we face a boss level trainer so that we can rank up a letter. So maybe what we see in the tease above is a reveal for Pokemon Legends ZA's nighttime equivalent to wild alpha Pokemon that could still be bosses too. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely an important thing. Whatever it is, it's definitely important to the story, and it's gonna make a lot more sense most likely in the next trailer. The next thing that I wanted to go over is all about the sort of ZA Royale ranking up system. So we have Jean here tweeting out saying, I noticed something quite interesting across checking at different languages. So the Rank Z promotion battle trainer is consistently called Zack in both English and Japanese. The woman in the next frame is both called Yvonne in both shots. Likely she is the Rank Y promotion trainer. So here we have a suggestion. Could every promotional trainer, the battle that allows you to rank up, so from Z to Y, from like B to A, etc., all have a name that starts with the letter they are ranked with, no matter what language they are in? Or is this only an English, Japanese setting and other languages didn't bother? But it definitely makes sense. So at rank Z, you battle someone with the first name with the letter Z. So in this case, Zack. For Y, you do Yvonne. Don't know what they'll do for X and stuff, but like for W, they could do Walter, or for C, they could do Chris, or you know what I mean? But like kind of adds to this with some important characters that we've had throughout Pokemon X and Y. So apparently each trainer that you have to defeat to increase your rank from Z to A contains the first letter from the grade you actually are. So would it be great if those characters return to defeat them? So again, this isn't obviously confirmed. This is just a bunch of names that we've had in Pokemon X and Y that could be the trainer that we have to fight in that rank. So obviously we have Zach for Z, Yvonne for Y, Zero Sick for X, Wolfric for W. We could have any of these, Vinny, Viola, I highly doubt it's Vinny because that's like quite early on into the game, V is. You, obviously, we're not sure. Tierno or Trevor for T. Shauna, Seabold, Cena, Serena for S. Ramos for R. Nothing for Q and P, but Olympia for O. Nita for N. Mulva or Morgan for M. Nothing for L. Karina for K. Nothing for J, I, H. Grant for G. Nothing for F. And then Evelyn for E, Diantha, Dexio, Dana, and Drasna for D, Clement or Clem for C, Bonnie for B, and then A, the winky face, but obviously that's kind of been leaked and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think Clem being up there would actually be really, really cool, because then you'd get to, it'd be like a red situation in Gold and Silver where you get to battle these kind of people from like previous games and stuff. So I think it's definitely a good shout. I definitely think that they are going to be following the pattern of the player that, like the trainer that you fight, is going to start with the letter of the rank that you're trying to go up to. But in regards to who it's going to be, obviously, it could just be like 26 random people, or it could be like actual, like, even at the end, it could be like AZ, you never know. Again, some things have been leaked about it, but we're not sure if all of that is true. But anyway, I thought that's definitely something interesting that you probably wanted to know about. Next up, I wanted to go over character customization and Mega Evolution updates. So this is all regarding character customization in this first tweet from Centro Leaks, saying, love how there are 5 clothing boutiques just in this minimap. So in this minimap here, as you can see, all of these different icons are clothing boutiques, which basically confirms character customization, because there'd be no reason for them to highlight a clothing shop if you could not use it. This looks to be like some sort of center of a shopping kind of segment of the town or something like that. But yeah, this basically confirms character customization. Like, we knew it was going to be in the game anyway. It was in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Pokemon X and Y probably introduced it, so put those two together, it's going to have character customization, and we'll probably see that in like the next trailer or something. But yeah, this definitely does, you know, it has to confirm character customization. There's no reason for them to highlight it, because it's like a fast travel mark or a zone mark or something like that. Like, all the important like POIs are literally labeled on the map, and that's why the clothing also is. Moving on though, we do also have some Mega Evolution updates as well that I wanted to quickly go over. So this was a post from Centro Leaks saying, on Pokemon Legends ZA, the Mega Evolutions work like an ultimate in fighting games. You must first charge your Mega Energy by battling normally with any of your Pokemon, and once it becomes full, you'll be able to Mega Evolve one of your Pokemon for a limited duration. So obviously, as you can see in the first image, they're like fighting with Diggersby, and the sort of Mega Evolution symbol in the bottom right, the gorge is filling up, and then when it's full, you kind of switch into a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, and then you'll be able to Mega Evolve it. So you can fill the gorge up with anything, but only certain Pokemon are going to be able to Mega Evolve. So it's very unlikely we are going to get a Mega Diggersby in this game. Moving on, I wanted to quickly go over this as well, because this was a really cool detail seen by Godmaster Bun and Soul Silverart, saying, small detail I noticed, but in this screenshot, Ampharos has a prompt to Mega Evolve despite not being engaged in battle. It seems that you might be able to Mega Evolve for fun and in situations outside of just battles. And then got home from work, caught up on all the trailers, yada, yada, yada. I've got to say, this might be the most important detail from today's Pokemon Legends EA trailer. Can we Mega Evolve our Pokemon anytime outside of battle? Research must be done. But it's telling you that you can. I mean, you literally click the R stick in, which is what it's telling you to do, and you can Mega Evolve. So you can Mega Evolve outside of battle, which also kind of makes sense, because this is clearly in, like, Battle Zone territory, because it's at night. And you are going to want to sneak attack on a trainer. You want to already have Mega Evolve before you get into that situation, so you can have even more of a chance. So, in my opinion, I feel like you're only going to be able to Mega Evolve at night. But then again, if you're about to Mega Evolve and you're about to fight a random Pokemon to catch it, then I guess you'd be able to Mega Evolve before that as well. So, yeah, I think maybe it lasts longer outside of battle, because obviously if it just goes in like 30 seconds, it's going to be a little bit pointless. But yeah, it looks like you can actually Mega Evolve outside of battle. Probably best to use it before going into a trainer battle or before going into a random Pokemon battle as well. And then we also have this post here from Jan saying, no way they actually did what I asked. Every Pokemon can have the Mega Evolve boost, but only a selection have a form change. This is another way of kind of looking at it. I'm not agreeing with this at all. I just think it's a really cool kind of potential theory. So as you can see with the Digger's Bee, it does have this like plus sort of icon around a lot of the moves like Brutal Swing, Mud Shot, and Quick Attack. So maybe you can Mega Evolve everything, and then you get the kind of damage boost that Mega Evolve gets you. In this case, like Mud Shot do more damage, but the Pokemon just doesn't have a form change. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't know why it's got this kind of C+. Who knows? But I don't think every Pokemon's going to be able to like Mega Evolve and get a boost in stats and then just not have a form change. I don't think I'd actually really want that. I think they just want... I think I'd rather them just keep it to how Mega Evolution is sort of supposed to be. But anyway, those are the Mega Evolution updates that you probably missed for Pokemon Legends ZA. Moving on, we have some new Nintendo Switch 2 details and rumors to take a look at. Quite a lot of Switch 2 stuff to go over today. Of course, the new Nintendo Direct is happening next Wednesday, so obviously a lot of Switch 2 is going to be kind of like jumping out like information about it. So this first one comes from Necro Felipe saying Nintendo Switch 2 may have a 120Hz LCD screen with support for VRR and HDR technologies, a way to combine great performance and good visuals in games even if you chose not to use OLED. So this is the post on the website saying rumors about the specifications of the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 console continue shortly before its full unveiling following a series of posts on the Family Boards forum. So according to user Secret Boy, who had already accurately predicted the device's CPU performance in January, the new generation will feature an LCD screen capable of operating at 120Hz, as well as supporting HDR and VRR technologies that promise an improved visual experience and smoother gameplay. In his first post, Secret Boy stated that the console would be equipped with a 120Hz display and VRR, which would benefit the handheld mode of the games, allowing developers to optimize titles to run at 40 FPS with greater stability. According to him, these features would be essential to smooth out frame rate drops and offer better visual responses during matches. And then additionally, Secret Boy commented on the GPU's performance, mentioning numbers close to the recently leaked values, so 3 TFLOPs in docked mode and about half the value in portable mode. The user then reaffirmed with conviction that the Nintendo Switch 2 will indeed have a screen with 120Hz refresh rate, support for HDR and VAR, and that the display will be out of the LCD type, or will be of the LCD type. According to him, the choice may have been made to balance performance and cost, as an OLED screen will probably be more expensive for the first iteration of the hardware. If this information is confirmed, the new generation of the console will be able to display more vibrant colors, higher frame rates, and a visual smoothness that will maximize the perception of performance drops. A notable advance considering that the Switch OLED and Steam Deck operate only at 60Hz. And of course, this is just a rumor at the end of the day, but this person has correctly predicted things in the past, so it's very, very likely to be true. So that's updates on the actual hardware. Coming up next, I wanted to go over this, which is another update regarding Switch 2 kind of enhanced versions. We did cover a post yesterday's video maybe, or the day before, where Nintendo accidentally revealed that there were going to be Switch 2 enhanced versions, and this just kind of like adds more fuel to the fire. So Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition features a hidden setting that may suggest the game will be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. So Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition has a hidden 60 FPS mode discovered by a modder speculating that it might be a setting reserved for the Switch 2. There's a chance the 60 FPS mode will just be an initial idea from Monolith Soft that got scrapped during the remastering process, but it may also be an indication that a version of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is being prepped for the Switch 2. So it's being expanded and remastered version of the Xenoblade title, yada yada yada. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition officially launched in March, yada yada yada. And then this is the important stuff we need to know about. So Xenoblade Chronicles X hidden settings raises speculation about a Switch 2 version. So this is kind of the information that gives us this speculation, but it basically is just kind of proof that there is a better version of this game that's most likely going to be for the Switch 2. The modder and other users speculate this could be the groundwork for Xenoblade Chronicles X to launch on the Switch 2. Technically speaking, many professionals already consider the fact that a massive open-world game like Xenoblade Chronicles X ran on the Wii U to be a miracle, crediting the achievement to Monolith Soft's expertise. It's possible that at first the studio tried to make the Definitive Edition run at 60 FPS on the Switch, but realized it was unlikely and abandoned the attempt halfway through. However, the fact that this setting remains in the game and wasn't outright removed leaves room for speculation about a potential Switch 2 patch that could run it at 60 FPS. And then even though Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition doesn't hit 60 FPS, the game is still a technological marvel, given its vast expansiveness and the sheer freedom of an entirely connected planet. It was considered one of the best Wii U games ever released. On the Switch, the game's ambition and scope remain intact, now with high-resolution graphics and an enhanced soundtrack and various contemporary quality of life improvements to please modern players. But like I say, this is just adding more fuel to the fire that we are going to be getting these Switch 2 enhanced versions, and again, it's another hope that we are also going to get that for Pokemon Legends EA as well. Finishing things off today, though, we do have a Nintendo Switch 2 update regarding the kind of experience event. This was posted by Go Nintendo tweet saying Nintendo starts Switch 2 experience event preparations in NYC. So sure, there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. So this was obviously posted before Thursday. But it says, obviously, the Switch 2 Direct on April the 2nd is the one that everyone's bothered about. 2025 will give us the biggest deluge of Switch 2 information we've seen yet. Without a doubt, it's an incredibly exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. As you well know, Nintendo will be launching Switch 2 Experience event tickets only, starting on April the 4th, 2025, with the first event being held in New York City. While the Switch 2 Direct hasn't taken place yet, it's no surprise to see Nintendo making sure everything is in order for the first Experience event of the tour. So as you can see in the image above, preparations are well underway in NYC for the Switch 2 Experience event. The picture was snapped by Redditor Euphoric Nugget, and you can check out their post here. There's no doubt we'll be seeing more pics like this in the few days and weeks to come. You can also see a video of the venue below. So if we go down here, you can actually see what it looks like, this event exclusive ticket only situation. But yeah, these are obviously going to be popping up everywhere. We know that they're all going to be kind of popping up in different countries, and we know the dates and stuff. A lot of you probably got tickets and stuff, which is really cool. But yeah, this Direct is on Wednesday. Very, very exciting times. Hopefully going to be some really cool stuff shown. But that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. The Switch 2 stuff, enhanced versions, the kind of updates to the sort of technology to it, and then also all of the Switch, all of the Legends EA updates as well regarding Mega Evolution, character customization, following Pokemon, the Royale thing. A lot of stuff to break down today, like I say. So if you enjoyed it, like I say, let me know. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, and until next time, peace.